Welcome to the Neen Valley Role-Playing Association, a group of friends who like to play RPGs. Let's role-playing games and try and have fun. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
And we're back to the Bear River Valley. And in fact, a gigantic cave hidden beneath sort of some hilly ground just outside of town, where skeletons have been vanquished and the Dragonborn has almost been vanquished as well.
Maybe. Close.
And the dust is just settling on the latest duffing up of some skeletons. So, given that, was there something you wanted to do now you were... I think you'd done second wind, hadn't you? And done a little recovery there.
No, I haven't. No.
Or were you still on one hit point?
I'm still on one hit point at the moment.
Okay. I mean, brave. I think that's the right word.
No, I describe her as fiery and maybe a little irresponsible occasionally. You know, she's young.
So basically, what we have then is we have to rely on the rogue and the wizard to be the responsible ones, do we?
The voice of reason.
I think she's a little bit, a little bit fiery and a little bit, occasionally, impatient.
I mean, playing up to the whole idea of being fiery. Yeah, I mean, I think that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah. She gets easily bored. While people still play with pillars and hide behind them.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, right.
So does anyone...
How many hit points does Narla got?
Yeah, where did we leave it in terms of hit points?
Here we are. Where did we leave it in terms of hit points?
You have one hit
got
point.
one hit point.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought she was pretty beaten up. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I only have 12 at the best of time.
With that, I mean, let's see what we can do about that. All right.
Zanna, would you like to remove the illusion, because it's gone now, isn't it? I think.
All right. Can I cast Cure Wounds on her?
Yes.
No, I need to knock her unconscious first.
There you go. Have 17 hit points.
Wow.
That's all of them.
Way more than you need, I would have thought.
Very
Oh,
good.
yeah. Is that ever?
And that spell is gone. I have one more spell slot.
You're going to get a little bit low.
Yeah.
Everybody else do what she just did.
Yeah. Okay, so what are our plans?
I don't know, but at the moment, Zanna's like, hello?
Hello?
Okay, so there's one pile of bones. Oh, yes, no, you need to check that because we didn't do that at the end of last week, did we?
We did not do this one, no.
We have not done this big pile of bones. So,
I'll come wandering on.
Are we planning on fighting the big pile of bones, trying to get round behind that to recover the body to take back and bury? Or do we want to investigate further before we do that, maybe on the way out? There's this mysterious hand breaking through the wall down here, down in the southwest, and there is what looks like a doorway
exit. Yes.
over here.
There is, that's right.
So what would we like? What shall we do?
Well, obviously.
What have you done with the apparition's corpse?
We haven't touched it yet.
Nothing yet.
Nope, not yet. Because the fiery warrior trundled off because she was bored with the conversation that was going on.
Yeah.
So,
I would like to investigate this mysterious doorway. Interesting treasures may await us there.
Yes.
I'd like you to investigate this pile of bones first that we stood by. You never know, there might be a gold piece in there. It could be useful to us, just to have that extra gold piece.
Of course, going to roll a d10, aren't you?
Yes. Why don't you roll a d10? Well, yes. Hang on.
It doesn't matter who rolls a d10, just somebody roll a d10.
Somebody roll a d10. Yes.
Well, Rogue was rolling them last time because he was searching for them.
3.
You find 6 gold pieces.
Yay!
Another 6 gold pieces.
Gold pieces.
Yay! That could buy us some ammunition. It's all worthwhile.
Not enough to summon a familiar, though.
No.
Well, let's go.
Not enough to buy us a healing potion either.
Let's go check out this door. Like we said.
I think that's a great idea.
All right.
I'll send a message to the apparition.
Can't see the apparition anymore.
Do I have to be able to see it?
I think she'll wait.
What spell are you using?
Communicate, wasn't it? Speak or something?
Yes, I do need to see her. So I'll move. I'll move back around when my screen loads.
Sorry, you're going off on your own, are you?
No.
Just a question.
Right. So I'll give the black oily looking pools, and can I see?
No.
Said
The
apparition
glow
from
has
there?
gone. No, the glow has gone.
Oh, fuck it. If the glow's gone, then I'm going to make my way round to where everybody else was.
Right. Why don't you stay back here for a moment while I sneak in and investigate?
Right, just before you do that, you're all just gathered there, and you're about to sneak forward and look down here when the apparition appears in front of you.
Yikes.
And the face turns from the quite neutral but quite attractive young woman's face and becomes terrifying, and it screams at you. And so we're all going to be making a will saves.
Dun, dun, dun.
With what kind of save? Wisdom save?
Sorry, wisdom saves. I'll say will
No, we
saves.
aren't.
Wisdom save.
We're going to be failing wisdom saves.
Search the W.
Or one of us.
Why didn't I do? Why didn't I press down shift? Oh, hang on. Is it shift right click?
What?
Did you want advantage?
I do get advantage on my wisdom saves. So there you go. 20.
How'd you get advantage on your wisdom saves? I'm not querying
buddy.
it. Is that a gnome feature?
Yes, advantage on intelligence, charisma, and wisdom.
Wow.
Saves? What, all 3?
Saves, all 3. The only ones I don't get is strength, dex, and con. Yes.
You get advantage on all 3 wisdom saves as a gnome?
Yeah.
That's what it says. That's what it
Well,
says.
it could be because I'm a wizard, sage, or
Holy
something.
moly, that's good.
No, Mish Cunning. You have advantage on intelligence,
Yes.
wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Cunning,
That's
Mr.
good.
GM. Cunning.
No. That's,
Yeah,
I didn't know. I don't know the species well enough. I've read through them all, but I
Yes.
I don't
That's
hold
amazing.
the info in my
Yes.
head. It's a long time.
It's been a long time since we fingered a gnome.
That's really good.
Yes.
I'll just have to bring some things that require you to make dex saves in future. Then it's fine.
No! I implore
The rope
thee.
just slightly steps out of the way, and you're like.
Yes, I'll be at the back.
So Narla made it, Zanna made it, and Ransom made it. So the only person who failed it is Malit then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry
Not
Malit.
super wise. Not very wise.
I mean, it is utterly terrifying. The rest of you are like, ooh, that's not very good. Ooh, and the rest of you are like, ooh, you have to sort of shake it off. But Malit, you are absolutely terrified, and the only thing you can think about is running away.
Okay.
So you start to run back towards the in the straightest. Hang on, I'm having a moment. In the straightest line possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming you're. No. Towards the exit.
What? You said straightest line possible. I'm running it directly away from the apparition.
No, you're running. Yes, you're running towards the exit. You're not stupid.
Oh, okay. All right. Hang on.
Yeah.
Zoom out a little bit.
You are starting to run away. Just put yourself a little bit further away.
I'm just going to say,
Disco John.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
There we go. That's one round.
So it starts running away. I mean, he's really like utterly terrified. Sorry?
Why won't you let me?
Why? What are you doing, folks? How are you responding to this? Okay, I'm going to go round the horn.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to ask you how you are responding. Okay, so after the terrifying thing, the apparition screams at you, but Malit's too busy running away. Take me away from this place! It screams at you in sort of a horrifying whisper. Okay, I'm going to go around the horn. Let's start with Chris. Sorry, did you want to say something beforehand?
No.
So, Christine, if we can start with Narla.
You're doing a great job waiting.
We can all see how patient you're being.
Yeah. Okay. Nala will actually become very offended at this. She is first and foremost, out as an adventurer. And while she wishes to do good for this apparition, she's not particularly happy at being shouted at. She fully intends to take the body to be protected. So she will shout back at it. Literally roar at it. We fully intend to, but in our own time.
Okay. So, are you trying to persuade it to wind its neck in?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, it seems reasonable.
Crap at that, but yeah, I may be crap at that, but
it seems reasonable that would be a persuasion check, right?
Yeah,
Or
I'm happy to give that a go.
One of the two.
Not particularly good at it, but there you go.
That's a perception check.
Perception check.
Can I have a persuasion check instead, please?
Oh, come on. Cats can't read. It was close enough.
Yeah, I know. Pen with a P. What do you want? Oh dear.
I'm not very good at it. My perception is so bad, I pressed the wrong button on my character sheet. Just realised. Yeah. That's not very persuasive as far as the apparition is concerned.
50-50.
But that's fine. That's
hey,
fine.
It's 50-50.
Absolutely. It's always worth a roll. Okay.
But basically, she's telling it she's not being.
Let's turn to the loose cannon next, and let's see what Ransom is going to do.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you're letting Ransom go?
Yep.
Okay. Ransom speaks to it. Madam,
Okay.
You have my word. We will take you out of here. But first, we must investigate this area.
So that's also persuasion.
Yes, sir.
Roll better than me,
Okay.
please.
Well, we'll see. I should do a perception first just to bother John. No.
Okay. Strangely, it seemed that the apparition seems to calm down, and because it was flared up, and it was like the light had brightened, and it was on all of its kind of I mean,
yeah.
it's not clothing; it's sort of these tendrils of mist. We're all flared up, and it's sort of your words just seem to have the operative effect, and it just seems to calm. Malit, this thing is just in your mind, and then suddenly it decreases. The fear is still there, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. So you can make another saving throw, and this time you can do it at advantage.
Marvelous.
Now you still want to get far away from this thing, so that's fine. It's not. You're not quite. We're not. You're running away.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on then, Zanna.
Right. As soon as Malit, starts to move, I basically click my fingers and nothing happens apart from there's like a stain appearing on his trousers as he's running. It gets slightly bigger and slightly bigger and then stops.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes,
that's what he's doing.
I whispered you, say, "Come on, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it."
I know. That's why I said no.
But then I've done it anyway. And I'm kind of giggling. Zanna's there, kind of.
This sounds like a very known thing, to be fair. I take no notice of this as Ransom. I am eyes locked with the apparition.
Okay.
Yeah. With
Matt, you
nodding to
are
it.
heading towards the exit.
Mm-hmm.
So you're further away now. 60 feet, yeah?
Yeah, another 60 feet. So probably put me
About
about
there.
here.
That sounds about right, yeah.
roughly.
That's about right.
Yeah.
It looks
To
like
me.
a long way away.
And you can make another save. This time, not at advantage.
Okay.
Oh, goodness me. Oh, this is really awful. Okay, so we've got one person who's going to smash wisdom saves every single time and one person who's going to be dreadfully hopeless at them always.
No, it's just random luck.
Yeah.
No,
It's
because you've
just-
got no pluses, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but I'm just rolling shit. I mean, I've
That's well.
consistently rolled like below.
Yeah, your rolls have been awful.
you know,
Sorry, yeah, they definitely have.
Yeah, sorry. It's not,
Yeah. Okay. Hello?
then that just happens. So
Hello.
Ransom says to the apparition, "Madam, would you please release our friend before he hurts himself?"
She can't do anything now. This is just a standard fear effect in that the terror effect is gone, but he's still fearful because he just needs to break the thing in his own mind.
Yep, got it.
Yeah. So he's not under the. So essentially, the apparition has stopped putting out its fear field, as it were. Malit, you make one more, but once you
Malit,
break out of this place,
There you go.
smashed it.
there you go.
You sort of scrabble up the slope. You turn around the corner. You run a little bit further, and then you go.
What?
Why am I running?
Where is everybody?
Well,
You're not
I mean,
usually
as a-
keen on coming back, but you do come back.
yeah. But also, as a first level character, first time he's probably faced magical fear effects.
Absolutely.
So, a learning experience.
And Malit
Yeah,
does think
you
about
do come
himself
back,
first.
You're not
No.
keen on getting too close to the thing. It's still floating there,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it isn't being scary like it was before.
Madam, would you like to join us as we seek what is beyond this door?
It floats off back in the direction of the corpse.
We will be back.
Mallet looks at the others.
Never you fear.
I apologize
These
I do
things happen.
apologise for.
Never seen anything so terrifying.
It
The
was
dead
bad.
give. Ugh.
There, but for the grace of the die, so would I.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love that.
Okay,
Yeah, but for
well,
the grace of the die, so would I.
let's see if I can do a decent stealth roll.
Much better.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Where's Malit gone? I can't see him.
So there's a thing in Skyrim, by the way. If you are, it's daylight and you're outside somewhere and you're wandering around like a town, and you go into stealth mode, sometimes the guards will walk up to you and go, "I can see you, right?" And then they wander off.
Yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant. Right, Malit, that's as far as you can get. Okay, so essentially there is a huge pile of rubble. Now you scrabble up it, and you can see that the corridor goes beyond that. Okay, it goes beyond there. It goes off in. You can just see the corridor, the ceiling of the corridor, and you think that you can see just just a few gaps. But it would take you a while to dig all of this rubble out to be able to get over the top of it. I mean, obviously you wouldn't need to dig all the rubble out unless you were trying to drive a horse and cart down here or something. But to get through it, you would need to move some pretty big bits of rubble, and it would take a while. But you do think that continues on. This is different to. Let me just reveal that a little bit more, just so it's a little bit clearer what I'm talking about here. Okay, this is different to the cave, and in actual fact, you can see right at the edge here. Yeah, that there is a
worked
floor,
stone,
a worked stone floor. What you can't tell is if that worked stone floor went into worked stone, and what's happened is the cave has collapsed later or whatever, or whether there was a cave. It came out into the cave. It's just not clear. It's just ancient, but it's clearly old.
Yeah,
this complex. It's been around a long, long time.
Okay. Well, I'll relay that to the group, and I'll say, shall I start digging?
Well, we have a couple of other things we could investigate that might be easier.
This hand through the wall. Yeah.
Yes.
You don't really have the equipment on you to be able to move some of the really big boulders.
We can come
you
back
need
and
to
check
go and
this
get.
out.
Realistically, you probably need a pickaxe and some shovels, and it's probably a day's worth of graft to get through here.
Well, maybe we should take the body back, get her interred, and come back here with equipment.
I'd very much second that. I feel our obligation is clear.
Can we?
I am not helping to carry the body, by the way.
I will do so.
Can we just look at the hand that's coming out of the other area to see what that could be?
Give it a high five. No.
Oh, for goodness sake! Sorry, guys. I didn't realise I had the wibbly wobbly tool still on. So there's random wibbly wobblies happening on the map.
Oh, just a quick question, apropos yesterday's session. Are you doing luck tracker in this game?
Here, I wasn't going to, but do you want to? Fine. No. You tell me if you want to. If you'd like it. If you think it would be a useful thing to do.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I think what's interesting is that, as we touched on very briefly last night, it's nice sometimes to have something that can just turn things to the advantage of the players.
I was just thinking that sequence of really crap rolls with luck I could have possibly turned around
The point about a sequence of really crap rolls is that actually, if we think about D&D 2024, D&D 2024 is essentially superheroes in fantasy, okay? Because it's difficult. It was difficult enough in 2014 to really have, to not without just providing some ridiculous overpower to actually cause a problem to players. And 2024 makes that even harder. But what can be frustrating sometimes is if you're in a combat or whatever, and you've 3 or 4 rolls in a row you've missed, and it's like, I'm not doing anything, everyone else is. This is really boring. And so what it does is it gives you that ability to have a chance to re-roll. And whilst I don't think that tips the balance in terms of serious issues in combat, I think it is very nice from a player perspective to feel like I've achieved something. I've been able to turn the tide a little bit. So let's do that. Let's add the luck trackers onto your character sheets if you're happy to do that. Find them in the and just search for them.
For those who forget, go to the Features and Traits tab.
Just a minute.
Your character sheet.
Okay.
Keep the Feats sub-tab. Okay. Manage Feats button.
Got it.
And then scroll right to the bottom. And under Homebrew, you'll see Luck Tracker, and you click Add.
Okay. Maybe I'm not able to scroll to the bottom. Where's my... Okay, I don't have that. Manage feats.
Yeah.
Should have a
click on that
pop-up window. Click Manage Feats. You've got then 5.5 equal rules, expanded rules. Just scroll all the way to the bottom.
I only have 5e core rules. I have expanded. So I expand that. If I scroll it to the bottom, tough is the bottom.
No, you should have a whole load of. Oh, I think it's possibly because
you haven't enabled Homebrew.
When you're,
no.
You need to manage your character. You need to go back to character manage.
Got it.
Yeah,
got it.
The builder, the forge with the hammer at the top right.
Yeah, I'm there.
Go to that and say enable Homebrew.
Yeah.
Christine, have you done yours?
Yep.
Okay. The only reason I ask is because I just happen to have your character sheet open for some reason. Yours is the only one. I think it was because I was checking your hit points earlier. Okay. I mean, it's
got it.
Okay. As is always the case with these things, something that enhances the experience of playing the game, I think, is really useful.
Yeah, I think so.
One of the other things I'm trying out a lot more as well is relying a bit less on rolls for certain things and relying a bit more on I'm going to tell you if I think you'll know it type stuff.
Narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. That sounds good.
As that is relevant whenever it is relevant.
Yeah.
Tip you off to stuff a bit more. So there's a bit more narrative in that respect, and so there's not so much hinging on dice rolls all the time. Because it can get a bit random in those circumstances.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I distracted us. So, what do we know about this hand when we're up close?
So, you get up close to this thing. I mean, the smallest finger on this thing's fist is larger than Narla. It is enormous. I mean, this hand, if it was the hand of a creature, could snatch any of you up with ease. You would be between thumb and forefinger. It's just made from inert stone, and whilst it gives the impression that a fist has come through the wall, the fist has come through the wall and broken the wall down. It's hard for you to work out whether that is truly the case or whether simply somebody has come in here and has taken a natural rock formation and carved it apart. Can't really think of a way in which you could cut back past the kind of, it's not even the wrist, it's just forward of the wrist that the stone surrounds. There's no way for you to cut back through that and see if there's more of this thing. It's a conundrum to you, but it's so out of place. But particularly that. Let me just say one thing, and then I'll be with you, Rob. Okay. Particularly, Zanna, this intrigues you because you have been dispatched by the Great Library to the Library of Om. You have been dispatched by the Great Library to bring back knowledge and information, whatever you can gather. And this puzzling thing to you seems like it might have some relevance to your research here. Or it may simply be an interesting thing to observe about the Kingdom of Valid, that in a cave near a town, someone carved a massive fist. Perhaps they were planning to carve a bigger statue at some point.
Okay. So, on the map,
Yes.
it looks like there's shards of stone. Is that actually the case, or is that just an image to say that there's something there?
Okay. So what's on the map is indicative, not illustrative. So let me describe what you can actually see. Okay. What you can see sticking out of the wall is a gigantic stone fist. Okay. And this gigantic stone fist could be part of a larger creature, or it could be simply that someone has come in here and carved around it. It looks for all the world as if a gigantic creature has punched through the wall, and there is shards of rock on the ground. There are chunks of rock on the ground around. You can't tell whether those chunks of rock are where the fist has been carved, or whether they are, from the wall. What you can tell, as best you can tell in the circumstances that are currently facing you, is that the colour of the rock looks the same.
Okay. And if I may, on the surrounds of the rock that the fist looks like it's come through, are there any cracks leading away from the fist?
So I've given you all of the information that's relevant, but so no, not really.
Right. Okay.
So one quick question. Is it a human hand scaled up, or does it have aspects of other species like scales?
It is not. It is not.
Or whatever.
I'm going to take this for a second.
Yeah,
sure. If it is anything,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, sweetheart.
I'll just wait for Anthony.
You're not muted. You're not. No, you can't.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll wait for Anthony.
You're,
Should we pause it?
We have a
Yep.
plan.
Hang on. I'm muting him for
Getting
you.
out to you guys shortly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good idea.
It's coming.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
All right. So if it is not. It is a humanoid hand. It has 4 fingers and a thumb, but it is not in any way, shape, or form like a carved hand. It is more like the fist of a construct.
Okay.
So
right. Yeah.
They are rough. The fingers are kind of square,
blocky.
yeah, blocky.
Like Like a huge golem type.
Like a huge, yeah. Probably even more like a kind of like a construct would have, like a plate, like its hand would be more like a sort of rectangular box, and then the fingers would kind of jut out of that. And so forth.
So
it's more like that.
Big construct, not petrified stone giant.
It's much more construct than petrified beast. Yeah.
Okay.
It's quite finely carved, but it's not like a human got big, got petrified, punched their fist at the last moment, got petrified, still there kind of thing. Yeah, or giant or whatever. It's not organic in any way. Yeah.
Okay.
I take my my workbook out. Okay, go to a fresh page, and all you see Zanna do is basically cast a minor illusion of that fist, the wall, and it's like over the page, and then she's drawing around it just to get the rough outline, and then as she's walking on over to the apparition, she can do that because it's concentration, so I can move it whilst I move.
I just love the idea that you have a spell that nobody else has, right? It'd be a cantrip, okay, and we'll call it capture for posterity. And what you can do is you have to have magical inks that are worth 500 gold pieces, right? And so you carry this little pot of these magical inks out around, and it's, you're very, very careful with it because you don't have very much, but it's enough for you to do this hundreds of times. Okay, it's more expensive than gold per drip, obviously. Like that's a comment on printer ink. Should anybody be wondering? And then you've got this cantrip that you can cast, and essentially you've then got a specially set up notebook, and what you can do is capture a sketch of the thing, a realistic sketch of the thing from where you're standing.
Yeah,
I quite like that idea.
It could be a notebook, and at the top of the book, just sort of attached to it, are like 4 little inkwells of different colours.
Those 4 magical inkwells, and then
inkwells.
And then when you cast the spell, the thing moves up and down really rapidly. Yeah.
Well, no, they feel like kind of little drips come out and just sort of flow down the page.
Maybe very slowly along, and the picture appears behind them. Maybe it takes a minute or something.
Yeah. And every so often it'll stop and jam, and you
have to sort of get a little needle and poke
on the side. I gotta say, I love the idea of using an illusion on the page and then just tracing around it.
I think that's brilliant. I think
that is brilliant. That is.
And by the way, I was sharing actually with Oscar about the paintbrush and the whole thing about that being a spell focus and the whole idea of that color, and I thought that was beautiful. I thought it was really, really cool. It's just such a nice little flavor, and it gives you the opportunity to bring in all scriptive elements. So I think that's really good. Yeah. More of that, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's worth an inspiration.
Okay, so everybody, I'm going to give everybody. Well, no, because we're using luck. We're not using inspiration.
Oh, that's
we're using
true.
luck.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Instead. Yeah.
But to be honest, I think that so far, I think you all deserve a couple of luck points. So start with 2 luck points. Okay? Because we're starting from now with the luck, obviously with the rolls. So having had a good look at the fist coming through the wall, and really not being able to tell whether it was carved or if it's an actual, there's more of this thing. You have come over to catch the body and take it for a decent burial. And what is interesting is that Zanna is obviously completely distracted at this point, and is paying huge amounts of attention to her notes and the things that are going on. And what is perhaps intriguing to all of you as well is not being able to tell whether it was carved or it's a bigger thing. Either of those things is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It almost doesn't matter which one it is,
Yeah.
because there's this fascinating idea concept.
There are indeed
Okay.
no questions here.
I would love to think that Zanna would occasionally, tap Malit or Narla and go, "Did you see anything on that side with reference to because she's really trying to, but she scribbles in unknown how, when, what." Fantastic. Puts in directions on how to actually find it. So it's something that she'll want to come back to, all the while ignoring what Ransom's doing. So much so that I forget to tell him to watch out, because if he gets too close to the bones, there's going to be loads of skeletons that are going to come out and eat him.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, Ransom's aware.
Well, smart while doing it.
Or even one very large skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
With a missing,
okay, I'll
this
missing
part
a
is definitely
fist.
larger.
A very large skeleton missing a large fist.
It's a stone skeleton.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. It's walking over to the wall.
All right. I
Okay.
shall,
So,
Slap
Ransom,
this.
what are you going to do?
I don't know how disassembled it is. It's okay. My intention is to take my cloak off and roll the remains carefully and gently into the cloak. In
Well, they're
such a
very
way that,
desiccated. They are
and
mummified,
then
so
I
they're very
will,
light.
I will
Yeah.
tie it off as best as possible so I can put it over my shoulders and around and wear it like a bit of a backpack.
So what you do, I mean, you can. Her body's actually quite small, and so corner to corner in your cloak, it's fairly easy to wrap the cloak, around the body, and the body is quite narrow. It's quite easy for you to do that. And you've got some rope. You just rope it up, and then you basically make a tie and put it over your shoulder, and hitch her up. And the apparition just stands and watches. Floats and watches, I think, would be a more accurate way of describing it, but just floats there, watching what you're doing. Almost neutral.
All right, let's head out.
When Ransom does that and the apparition's watching, I'm going to ask the apparition. I'm going to say, "Lady, do you have a family plot in the village, near the village temple? Do you know what your name was before your demise?"
The apparition does not seem to know who it is. It has no idea of its history or who it is. I mean, you could, speak with dead if you had the spell. No, don't, but probably not. But you, it seems to be oblivious to whatever this is. Oh, have you?
We shall lay your remains to rest, and let's go. So we can start. Wherever out is, it's way over there. just sort of head up.
Are you commenting on? Was the? Don't bother moving your tokens, guys. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I think what I might do actually is do that. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's a little bit easier.
Okay.
So you head back to town, and most of the night has actually fled now, and the dawn is breaking.
For my flavor, John,
The sun is
okay.
The sun is coming up from down the valley and flooding the valley with this kind of beautiful golden light. It's just starting to pick out the shapes as it does so, coming down the valley. And you see the valley kind of laid out from as you come back up onto the road. You're looking down the valley because you're at a slightly higher vantage point, and you just see this beyond. And you come back into town. Now, where are you going to go?
Is there a
is
church here?
Single temple.
There is a temple. Yep.
Let's go there.
So,
what deity?
there is a small shared temple that has a resident priest who is a priest of brain's not working. Just give me a second. Of course, it would definitely have to be probably St. Cuthbert, actually.
Forthrightness.
Yeah, that would make sense, I think. So you've got a because this is, I mean, it's not really a frontier town, but it's kind of, it's the kind of place where the wilderness is around, and I think St. Cuthbert, and I think it would probably make sense that the Kingdom of Vale probably revere St. Cuthbert. So it would be a Cuthbert the Cudgel. It would be a cleric of St. Cuthbert.
Okay. So are we at the place, or are we walking through the village?
But there are actually shrines to a number of different gods. Ransom, remind me. Tritherian?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll move my way across the enclosure to the Shrine of Tritherion to give it the customary.
Yeah.
And then we'll move across to the cleric to greet him.
Yes.
Or her.
So, I mean, you go into the door is open, you go in. And it's a small rectangular building. And there are niches around with individual shrines in each niche. So there's a whole bunch of these shrines, but the largest one at the front, so literally the opposite end from the doors that you come in, is for St. Cuthbert. There is also some seating down the middle that basically is in a line down the middle of the building, so you can sit and face one of the niches and sit and pray if you want to, or take some time with the priest. And the priest is actually not there when you first arrive. You go in, And then a door at the back opens and the priest comes in. Clearly, obviously, has only recently. Dwarf woman walks out, dressed in a robe. She looks at you, and she cocks her head, and she nods sagely. She's beardless. She nods sagely, and there's a slight smile at the corner of her mouth, and you can tell that she approves that you've stood up for something.
I give her a slight bow and start
Friends.
to unsling the sack. Go ahead.
Can I help you at this early hour? With something, perhaps? Anything?
Yes, you may. I am
Brother. She bows.
Ransom. Yes. Trotherion is the wave of freedom that I ride.
I see your symbol and your devotion.
And we come with
Welcome.
a burden that we need to discharge. And I unlimber the hastily built backpack and set it gently down on the floor in front of her. I turn to the rest of the party. We have come across the remains of someone from this village who needs to be interred properly. Would
A villager? Who?
I look
Please,
back
let
at the rest of the party to speak up.
So she steps forward. You unwrap the bundle on the floor.
Yeah.
Please, not here. This way.
Okay.
And she takes you through the door at the back and down a corridor. We have a preparation room for the Hall of the Dead. Come.
Very good.
You walk past some side doors and round a corner and into a room, and there is a simple slab and there is some equipment on the side. Here. And
Okay.
you lay the body onto the slab. The slab is actually quite large. It's about 8 feet long. And you realise, of course, that this is suitable for a wide variety of different folks, different species. Well, you say this poor unfortunate is from this village. And yet, I know her not.
I
It
may
looks
have
like she has
known
been dead a long time. Tell me her story. Did you come across her?
I'm waiting for my fellows to chime in.
No one's speaking!
We
So-
Speak to
found
the
her.
priest!
We found her in a cave.
Indeed.
And her
She
spirit
had
spoke to us and said that she wished to be buried somewhere with appropriate in hallowed ground.
her spirit is restless.
Yes, very.
Understand. I think we must work quickly here. And she goes to a cupboard on the wall. She opens it up and she takes out a couple of jars. And she starts to pray. You recognize, Ransom, you recognize this prayer for the dead. But you recognize as well that it's in a language that most of you are unfamiliar with. It's a devotional speech that is difficult for the rest of you to follow. Although Ransom, you do. You can choose to join in, or you could.
I will.
Yep. Okay. So the rest of you can kind of feel as they go through this devotional, and what she does is she uncorks this jar and she scatters some of the liquid that's inside across the body, and corks it and puts it back, and then she prays, and then she passes her hands across the body, and the two of you pray, and then all of you can feel the air. You can kind of feel this change, this shift in the air. The air feels like it's thickened, but not in a suffocating way. There's something gentle that suffuses the space that you're in, and very rapidly, the horror of seeing the deceased seems to just lighten and lift from you, and you just all feel much more positive. Still not rested, but you feel much more better about what you've done than you thought that you would. And then the prayer is over. I will speak to the authorities here and inform them of this. She's at rest now, and I will see that she is decently interred.
Perhaps there is
Thank you,
someone who
brother.
went missing. Absolutely. It's the least we could do.
Yes, we should look for her family if we can find it. Where are you from, friends?
I am from the great city of Or. And
What?
I am from the great library of Or. It's kind of my home.
Or?
And my friends we've known for quite a while. So they are not from the library, but they are from Or.
Or?
I'm lost.
I'm completely stumped.
Then I apologize. But
Okay.
Yeah,
no,
I've
I'm
lost.
personally stumped. As a DM, I'm stumped.
I've
Right,
lost
well, you said
where it was.
that I worked and studied at the great library of Or.
Om.
The Great
Oh,
That's
Library of
why you're
Om.
stumped. So close.
That's
one
probably the
letter
first
out.
reason why I'm stumped. The city is it's the Empire of Mishto, and it's the capital city of Karkarim.
Yes.
So I
couldn't
tell her
find where I
that
put
I'm
that.
from the Great Library of Om, which is in the city is, and that's where we all hail from. So we've journeyed afar.
You're from the Great Library?
Yes, I am.
Is it true? Is it really true that the library has 1,000 books in it?
Of course not. It's got more than that.
Maybe 1,001, maybe 1,002.
Yes. Books themselves, possibly, yes. More manuscripts, scrolls, that type of thing. People write things down, and
Okay. So books, manuscripts, scrolls, all those things is about 1,000. I mean, it's that's considered to be stunning.
oh, I would consider
Yeah.
that as being just like
Stunning.
a midtown library that nobody goes in.
No,
Okay.
no, not at all.
So in which case, yeah,
You've got to
possibly,
understand
or
context here.
yeah, possibly, or slightly more, maybe slightly less on any given day.
Yeah.
Oh, and
This
weird
is kind of-
inventions as well are often in there to see if we can pair up with manuscripts. You know how people like to tinker with things. Once in a while, somebody comes across something that somebody made, and it turns out to be a stick. Yeah.
Where this is coming from, but okay. This is a great opportunity to have a little chat about the about where you come from, and it ends up being conversations about sticks in a library. I don't know. Okay, moving on.
Weird
Then.
inventions
I just thought
and
that'd be fun.
stuff. The
But okay,
city's
let's move on.
the city
Right.
itself is like nothing you've ever seen. Grand pillars with cascading water coming down from the top of them for no other reason than it shows opulence. The lights themselves, when it goes dark, they have like different coloured crystals mounted into the walls that give off not a bright but not a dim glow. It's enough that you can walk without needing a torch. I would say if you're ever able to go there, it is one of the more dreamlike places that I've ever seen, and I'm fortunate to call it home. But what the city has, some towns and villages have more. The hospitality that we've received on the road on our way here has been generous, really generous. People that look like they can hardly afford a decent meal share their bread.
Let us not paint too rosy a picture. Believe me, the Empire of Mishto can be oppressive.
I understand. There is a reason, of course, that you are here.
Yes.
Yes. Hopefully.
So-
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no. Said hopefully the winds of freedom blow stronger here.
So, you are booked into the inn, the Mutton and Sage. So you have a room booked at the Mutton and Sage, and you've paid for a few days.
Definitely use a rest there.
So, I'm assuming that you will rest, head
Yes.
back, and probably take a good long rest.
That's the plan.
Recover. Okay. So, I'm assuming you're going to tell her that you're staying?
Yes.
Where you're staying? Okay. Very good.
Spence.
I will get a message to you, or perhaps come and see you myself if I have any news. But thank you, friends.
Thank you.
Genuinely. I hope to see you again, and thank you so much for your generosity of spirit in bringing this poor unfortunate back here.
Very well may be here a while. I think the cave in which we found this poor unfortunate deserves more attention, a little more exploration.
Do you have any historians, or do you have any people that have an interest in digging the past?
I am not sure what you are asking. What are you looking for?
I'd be very interested to find out, because of the nature of the cave that we found this body in. I would be very interested to find out what it was used for, any history, so that I can put it with the picture. And basically, I open up the library book and just flick to the picture that I've drawn and go, look, it's absolutely fantastic what we actually saw in there. So I'm wondering if there's any history to the cave, because there were pillars, there were pools of dark water, and also this coming out of the wall. So it would be mighty interesting if I could put a footnote to the picture, so that when I go back to the Great Library of that we have a greater picture of what's in and around the lands. So maybe a historian, if there was somebody that knows of these things, or an old timer, I think you would call them, somebody who's old but not senile, that would be able to tell us more information.
You can see that she's thinking.
All right, dear, keep thinking.
You can see her think. You can see her. You can see her mind is working. You ask this question, and for a moment you think that she's looking at you and she's trying to judge whether you are on the level or not, right? In other words, for a moment she's worried that you're doing a bit, that there's some kind of setup here, there's something more to this. And then she shrugs and smiles. You should speak with Agathon. And she watches. You can see that she's watching all of you when she says that name. And then, again, a little twist of the face, a little smile. But none of you reacted to it. You just, okay, should we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We are not aware of an Agatha, because we've not been in Bears River.
She didn't say Agatha. She said Agathon.
Agathon.
She said Agathon.
Sorry,
Agathon.
that's my bad. I heard
Well, my
most
bad
of it,
too.
and I thought,
I heard Agatha too, so it's my bad too.
yeah, my brain instantly went to Disney and Agatha.
I think.
And I'm thinking,
I
shit,
think-
I really don't want to go there. So Agatha.
The only reason I'm creating it is because the problem is that you can't always hear these things. So she says,
Yes.
you should speak with Agatha. Here,
Madam-
she takes you out of the room,
Yeah.
and round the corner and into what is obviously like a study. Yeah, there's paperwork everywhere, and there's there's a couple of books on a shelf, although they're locked behind like a grid door, and various other things. And she rattles around. She finds a little sheet of paper, and then she bustles around and finds an inkwell, and she draws a map out for you. Here. Speak with Agatha.
Okay, thank you. Incidentally, I'm sorry I didn't speak up when you were speaking to Ransom. I did actually speak to. Right, so I was listening. So sorry, this is a player question, not a.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Far away.
Has anybody mentioned the apparition?
Yes, because you said that that you had spoken to her apparatus. You basically spoken to her.
Yep.
Essentially, her
That's why
ghost.
she asked if there's a restless spirit. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, okay. And nobody's mentioned, because everybody heard me ask her if she knew her name or if she remembers her name, because I didn't send a message, I just spoke out loud. Has that information
did.
been passed on?
I'm assuming so. I mean, you haven't mentioned it, but you can do. It's not a problem.
Yeah. So I say to her, sorry, it was a bit remiss with me. So as you know, an apparition guided us to where the body was, and we did ask if the apparition knew of her name after she withdrew from her mortal coil, but the apparition doesn't remember. She just remembers looking at her body and over time watching it decay, which must have been a thing that I can't start to imagine what she must have gone through. So you may have to look at people that have been missing for some time.
Well,
But
I'll see what I
thank
can
you for the.
what I can find out.
But thank you for the map and for Agathan. I'm going to rest and then we'll go out and or I'll go out if I've got time and have word. So thank you for that. And I fold my book up and pop it in my backpack, and then I look at everybody. Are we ready to go? Are we out? Are we leaving the body here, or do we have to
By
dig
all
holes?
means,
Yeah, you'll leave the
by,
body here.
by all means, leave the body here. I want to be as far
Okay.
away from it as possible.
Okay, So-
Yes.
I'll thank the lady again and turn around and tootle off.
I give her a bow. Say, my gnomish friend is very earnest, and sometimes his stories sound like they should end with a punchline, and you wait for it, and it never comes. But he's a good one. I nod to her and head off as well to the pub. Inn.
Fair. All right. So, you've been given a map And it's northwest of the town.
Oh, it's not in
The
town.
town is drawn, and then there's a couple of things marked on there, and then there's a trail and a marker that says follow this trail, and a few little notes, and just a name at the location on the end. There's like a little stick drawing of a house, and it says Agathan written on it. So you've got the map to go and see Agathan, whoever Agathan is. You have no idea at this point. She was clearly being cryptic.
Mm-hmm.
And you... but the first thing you're going to do is you're going to rest. So you're going to hit that long rest button.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
That's not your character sheet. And you're going to go to level 2, I think, aren't you? As well?
Looking for the ultimate gear to show off your style? Check out our brand new merchandise store. From premium t-shirts and hoodies featuring custom artwork to high-quality mugs and apparel for the entire family, including the kids, we've got something for everyone. Grab yours today and gear up. Tap the link to shop the collection now.
So back to the dungeon. Anyone else want to do anything in town?
What about where's the dungeon in compared to this not Agatha person?
Agathan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing I can do is I could divvy up the cash. It might give you enough that you can buy some very expensive charcoal.
So literally opposite directions.
Opposite directions. Okay, so I have to make a
Oh,
decision.
yeah, sorry.
Talk to,
You were on the south road out of
Yes.
You were on the south road out of town. Well, I mean, so the point is that the cleric gave Zanna the map and said you should speak to Agatha.
Yeah, it's true.
let's do that first.
Yeah. So that was the cleric said that.
I get more knowledge.
Incidentally, how much cash are we looking at the moment?
Oh, it would only be like 15 gold pieces share. Or we could basically just sort of kind of give it to you and you'd have enough then. How much do you need?
100.
Oh, we don't have 100.
No,
Sorry.
that's fine. It can wait.
So are we going to see this Agathan?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
off to Agathan.
why not?
You don't want to just head back to the cave. You can this is like we'll leave that for later. No, and nobody else wants to do anything right now. No, that's fine.
The thing is, talking to Agathan may give us some background that might be useful when we go to the cave.
Yes,
That's quite correct. It might well do. Yeah, indeed.
Can we buy explosives?
I have to say, sometimes when you've got people, you've got players asking you questions, you always know that the campaign has suddenly taken a lurch in the wrong direction when somebody says, "Can we buy explosives?" Unless it's a modern day campaign and that's kind of part of it. But
Yeah.
no is the answer.
Yeah.
Where would there be
There's nothing
explosives, and what explosives would there be? Oh well. Why about why not some sticks of dynamite? Well, no.
It's a mining town. Alchemical explosives.
Yes, that's why you could buy picks and shovels.
Yeah. I was just wondering if there's
And
something
some-
like
and some
alchemist
blocks and
fire
some levers
that
and-
does more than just burn. It actually goes pop before
The
it
thing
goes
is,
burn.
you don't need mining explosives in a world where a group of miners, 4 abreast, can literally walk through a mountain, digging a tunnel and pressing it as they go.
Try, yeah. First edition AD&D. Once you multiplied up the dwarves. They
Yeah,
included
that's it.
dressing the stone and clearing away the spoil.
Yes.
Walking pace through the
I
mountain.
thought
Yeah.
I thought if there was something available, even if it was just like something just to break up the larger pieces, so that we can actually move them by hand instead of having to use pickaxes and that take time. So
Okay, so Malit is not very accustomed to mining, but even he knows that using explosives underground on unstable stonework is not a good idea.
I mean, you could permanently seal the tunnel if you wanted to. That's absolutely fine. I have no problem with that. Go right ahead.
So
Here's a good idea. Let's go.
If you attempt to buy anything, Malit will slap it out of your hand.
And then it'll fall. Go boom.
oh look, this is a thingamabob. I've seen one of these work before.
Let us speak to Agatha.
Yes.
Okay, so the plan is to go and speak to Agathan, yeah?
Yes.
The van is the plan.
We can take our gear with us for mining, so we don't have to go all the way back.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be coming back because it's opposite direction, so we'll be coming back through town anyway. So.
Okay, then we can leave our stuff here. That's fine. That's good. Leave it locked up in one of the inn rooms.
Don't turn up at Agathan's door carrying pickaxes and shovels.
I'm
enough.
going to assume that you can tie these things up and stick them on your packs and walk around with them without a problem.
Okay.
It's not an issue. I think it's also important. It's something I've touched on before, but I'll touch on it again, and I have to remind you occasionally is that even if you're even as first level now, second level adventurers, you are much tougher, stronger, faster than the average person.
Yeah.
Even at first level. Right?
I mean, honestly, I think the pickaxes and shovels are a good disguise in this area because they make us fit right in.
That is an excellent. That is an excellent observation. Yes.
We're meeting the local narrative.
Okay. So you head out of town, and one of the things that you've been told is to follow this path that basically starts at these two trees that have kind of grown over. So that's drawn on the map, and there's a little note about it on the map. And so you find that section. So there is a road that goes along, and then you see there's this small kind of path through the woods, through the forest. And you kind of turn in that direction, and you are kind of yomping along through the road. It's a much narrower. It's a path really, rather than a road, and it's quite winding through the trees. There's a central section. There's a path, and then there's kind of a little bit of grass to each side, and then literally kind of undergrowth. And you are heading. You're just sort of heading along, and everything is perfectly fine. The day is warm and pleasant, but not too hot. You are going steadily uphill, but it's marginal. And then suddenly, unexpectedly, stepping out of the undergrowth comes a figure.
Cracking goal. Sorry.
We scored. Hey.
Yeah.
Cracking goal.
Who was it?
Gordon.
Anthony Gordon?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Gordon's alive. Sorry.
Gordon.
Oh, brilliant.
Sorry.
Right, can I just get a marching order? Is Malit at the front?
No.
Or is he second?
Malit likes to hang around at the rear to guard against sneak attacks from behind.
So Malit is at behind. So that puts Narla at the front then.
Yeah.
in
I think
situations like
probably.
this. Which
Yep.
probably means that Ransom is second,
Yep. There we go.
and then Zanna, and then Malit. Yeah. Okay, I'm actually going to. I'm going to do that, and then we'll just. Okay. All right. So this figure, dressed in kind of furs and with a wooden mask on, steps out and stands there, tall, big-looking character. Okay, and carrying a great axe, and stands and looks at you. Snarls. Right. Time to hand over your valuables.
Oh, snarls back. Never.
Ransom's looking around to the
Okay.
sides.
Yeah.
Before you
Malit.
move,
I look round Ransom and go, "Who said that?"
before you move,
Muscle.
you've got an opportunity to respond.
Ooh.
If you want to respond, but the response so far is never.
Never.
Try and intimidate.
I'm very happy to try and intimidate. Not that I have it, but I'm gonna happily intimidate
Yeah,
everything around me.
Of course you do. You've got intimidation.
I know I have it, but I don't have anything in it, so. But I'm very happy to use it.
Are you trained in it?
No.
You've got a bonus in it. You're +3, mate. You're proficient in intimidation. As I say, I just had your character sheet open for some reason. Don't know why your character sheet in particular. There we are. Still got the tab open.
Oh yeah, look, so I do. I have some pluses in it, yes. I'm going to intimidate. Intimidate. So I am. Definitely.
What do you do?
Never. She snarls back. But I'll happily take yours.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
waiting for the
browser's
roll.
Just decided to
Here it is.
get fucked up.
Alrighty.
Nice.
That is very good. So I'm going to do that as an opposed roll.
Oh, hello. Know what I do.
Help.
Oh, no.
Help.
Oh, no.
Where's the buttons?
Oh, Paul.
The buttons are gone.
Good roll.
Oh, this is a bit weird. Okay, just hold on a second, because this is very weird. Let me roll a... Just let me roll a d20 and then I'll add on the... That's an 11.
That's not going to be enough,
Plus... Okay.
But it have to be more than +8. So if it's to beat the intimidation,
It's not going to get a +8, is it? If it was a creature
That's
with
what-
+8
that's
or
what-
something, you guys would be like,
that's
what are you
what
putting
I'm
us up
saying.
against, John? Give me a break.
that's why I say it's not going to be enough. Whatever the plus is going to be.
Yeah. Okay, so you rear up and your tail lashes up and you make yourself, I mean, not quite as big as this character, but big, and you roar at them, and there's even just this little hint of flame in the back of your throat when you roar at him, and he quails. He quails and he steps back from you, and you can see he's fearful. Oh, I don't want any trouble. Okay. So, just hold on a second. Sorry. Okay, so coming around here. Oh, might help if I showed. So sneaking out from around this corner comes this wiry-looking human woman carrying 2 daggers, and she bellows at him, "Hey, what do you think you're doing? Can't you see they're just blocking you?" Now,
I think we will take a donation for the widows and orphans.
these two, who are very shortly going to be widows and orphans, aren't they?
Well,
So
I mean,
he sort of pulls himself together and he stands there, but you can see that he's in a state of confusion. Yeah, his complete state of confusion has occurred here.
Malit shouts up from the back. He says to Ransom, he says, "Hey, Ransom, are they blocking our way?"
I'm afraid they are.
If someone does something violent, then tell me, but at the moment, it hasn't escalated.
I'll step up to be
You're
next
just
to
gonna
Nala.
run over and punch him or something. I don't know what you can do.
No, I'm just going to step up next to Nala, and definitely I now have the mace in hand.
Right. Well, okay. Yeah. So let me. I need to make another roll here.
I want to move
see if
up
this-
and kind of squeeze in between Narla and Ransom, going, "What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's all they shouting about? Why have we stopped?"
No, leave it. He's like, leave it. And you can see that she's twitching. Are you heading? Are you going to head forward? What are you going to do, or are you just going to? Is this because at the moment it's a bit of a Mexican standoff?
Yep, I step forward, say, "We will take that donation."
I'm going to step forward as well.
We're robbing them. I love it. Malit's laughing away at the back.
Okay. All right, Zanna. Before you move,
Ha ha.
Oh,
Yeah, caught.
I was in between Ransom and Narla.
just back to here, please. Just a second. Back to there. And we're going to have initiatives now, okay? So let me add it.
Hang on.
Just hold on a second.
Don't
Let me add everybody to
Yeah, I know.
And then roll the bones, please.
All right. That's awesome. I'm glad you
That's
said
very
so.
bizarre.
Ah.
There's something wrong with this. There's something wrong with this encounter.
Uh-oh.
That's because you
I think I
moved me
might have to
back.
find another token. Just give me a second.
No problem.
Is that right?
Yeah. That looks about right.
Oh, I see. Thanks. Right. Hold on. Yeah. So I don't have the monster manual.
What?
Why?
So I can't use.
Why do you not have that?
Why do you need the monster? Yeah, why do you need the monster?
You don't have the.
I don't.
2024 monster manual, do you?
Oh, the 2024 one.
That's my own problem.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Very
will work
annoying.
with that.
No, don't worry. It's not. It's
Yeah.
just. And I keep thinking I should buy it, and then I look at the copy on my shelf and say, like that, right?
Yeah.
And I find it really annoying, and it's like, oh, come on, I have to pay the same amount again to use it on
Yeah.
D&D Beyond.
Mm.
Which if I just bought it on D&D Beyond, it would be one thing, but I actually have paper copies of these things for playing at the table, and it's like, so, like that, Berserker, standing out, so I'm just going to use the old one.
Is it 2014?
I shall use the old things. So let's add that to the combat. Okay. And let's go.
How do I know if it's a 2024 monster thing?
For what?
Well, I've got a monstrous compendium, but I don't know whether it's 2024 or
Monstrous Compendium is the
which apparently I purchased, and I can't even remember it. So I think that might have been a drunken purchase.
Sure, it's not shared with you.
No,
I thought Monstrous Compendium was the Kobold Press book.
It's got Magic, Dungeons and Dragons, Monstrous Compendium. The free one is just the D&D monster, but everybody would have that. And I've also purchased Misplaced Monsters, Volume 1. Again, I can't remember purchasing that.
Oh, you might have the Monstrous Compendium because you were able to pick it up for free because it was probably on an offer. The Monstrous Compendium is there's only limited versions of those. Like, for example, there's the Spelljammer one and things like that. What are you looking for?
No, I was just asking, how do you know the different? Because it might have been something might have been in there that you could have used. Because I haven't shared anything with anyone. Because it's literally, I haven't got that many books, and I think whatever I've got, Anthony doesn't even warrant purchasing. He's like, why would we buy that?
Okay,
yeah,
I got no idea. Mate.
No.
Anyway, let's never mind. Let's move on.
Yes.
Ransom?
All right.
So it's Ransom's go first.
It is. So I know this is, I'm still trying to give this guy another chance, which is sad, but what I will do with my attack action going next to him is give him a shove. So what that does is he needs to make a DC 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength. So really it's a 10 is what he needs to make as far as a strength saving throw, or I will make him go prone.
You're doing a shove.
Yep. Just whacking him
This
up
is
with my
actually
shield.
hasn't it? Sorry?
So for color, I step into him and I've got the mace raised, but I just punch him with the shield to try and knock him down to get that
yeah.
And we'll continue the demand and intimidation.
Okay.
If I get really lucky, it really will be really cool. If not, it's gonna suck. That's okay. Let the bones go low.
Okay. So you, instead of using a weapon to make a melee attack, you can use a punch, kick, headbutt, or similar forceful blow. In game terms, this is an unarmed strike. A melee attack involves you using your body to damage, grapple, or shove a target within 5 feet of you. So you make an unarmed, strike.
Got it. Got to do that first.
Yep.
Sorry, that's what
That's all right.
missed out of that. So unarmed strike. Oh heck, screw that.
Okay, that's a 6. The target must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw. It chooses which. Well, I think it's probably going to be a strength save. What do you reckon?
Yeah. He is the
okay. But there's a chance that it could roll a 1, so
there is.
It didn't, but there's always a chance.
It's 9.
It's a 9.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's always worth it, even if you get, unless you get a 1, in which case you know it's a fail, right?
Yeah.
But it's always worth it. So you rolled a 6, he rolled a 12. I mean, you just shove, and he's like,
yeah,
that seems to annoy him.
Hand over the money.
He's starting to growl from behind his wooden mask.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. So, the she steps up to you, Narla,
Uh-huh.
and she just stands in front of you, and she just waves her daggers around, and then she looks at you and she smiles and she goes like that, and you're really enthralled by this. This is exceptional. Could you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh no. There we go.
And then you realise the trickery of it. She's trying to distract you. You shake yourself from nose to tail. You shake off this feeling. So she hits you with a dagger. Your AC is 16, 17, isn't it?
17.
That's definitely a miss. Okay. Zanna.
Okay, so I'm going to cast a spell. What a surprise. Yay, me, go!
Okay.
And it's going to be that big. There.
What's the spell?
And it's going to be cast here. So it covers
What's the spell?
both of them. Grease.
Right. Okay.
I'm
I
going to
need
get
you
it
to
greasy.
I just need you to internalize something, which I think is going to be a problem. Let me explain. Centered on a point within range. Okay, no, that's absolutely fine. Oh my god, what's happened to the cat? That's a desire to stretch out that shoulder again, isn't it? It looked like the cat was having screaming abdabs. Okay. Grease covers the ground, 10-foot square, centered on a point within range. Okay. So that's a 10-foot square.
Yep.
Yeah. And you're going to put it just there, which makes that area difficult terrain.
Yes.
Are they
Centered
within
on a point
the?
within range and turns it into difficult terrain for the duration. Okay.
Yeah, range is 60 foot, so that's
condition.
piece of easy.
So what's the dex save? What's the dex save, please?
Dex 13.
Okay. She makes that.
Yeah.
What about muscly lad? Oh, that's the wrong button. Also makes it. So they make the save.
That's fine.
But you've now created difficult terrain. Okay.
Yes.
That's not a problem. All right.
Very good.
That's me done.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me done because I don't really want to move.
Okay. I went with that. It's not really grease, but it's close enough.
Yeah.
Narla.
Narla is going to hit it. The slicer. With
Yes.
her great sword.
Yes. Go for it.
Oh, gee. Pooh. That was the damage. Sorry.
Getting ahead of yourself.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
That's right. Just roll the attack.
Let me just try.
We'll keep the damage roll. It's fine.
Oh,
That's a hit.
There's damage.
So 11 points of damage, yeah?
Oh my gosh. Poor Slicer.
Oh, good.
Yeah?
Yep.
Done?
Can I have a yeah? I don't get a second attack yet, do I?
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah.
What does your weapon do? It's Vex, isn't
You
it?
do get it the earliest. I think it's a 5. I think you're level 5 for the fighter. You are the earliest. The fighter is the earliest in the game to get 2 attacks around. I think it's level 5.
Yeah.
Mallet. I think that's right. Anyway.
Okay. So Malit dances forward around Narla and attacks the slicer with a short sword.
Nice.
Ooh, I like those dice.
That's a hit.
They're pretty.
There we go.
4,
That's more like it.
3 points of damage, and 4 points of sneak attack damage.
10 points. Yep.
And because the short sword has the Vex property, that means I get to make my offhand attack with the dagger at advantage.
Yep.
And because the dagger has the nick property, I can do that as part of my attack action, not as a bonus action.
Yes.
Nice.
So let's do that at advantage.
That's a hit.
Look at that.
For another 4 points of damage. Oh, sorry, that's another 1 point of damage because I don't get to add my stat modifier to the second attack.
That's 11 points total.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Malit, for his bonus action, takes disengage.
Yep.
And moves back. And grins at the slicer while doing it.
Nice.
And I'm done.
Question.
So I just had Mallet go bouncy, bouncy, bouncy up next to me and go, and then go bouncy, 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 grinning off.
That's it.
You know.
That's exactly it. That's the one. Yep.
That's impressive.
Sorry, you had a question?
Tigger. I'm going to nickname you Tigger.
If you take disengage,
Yes.
all movement after the disengage is Sam's opportunity attack, right?
Yes.
But what I was wondering was, does disengage also include movement?
No.
I'm thinking about distances because I don't think it does.
No,
So if you've got 30
it
feet of
doesn't.
movement.
Yeah, it does not increase your movement. No.
No. Yeah.
I could
So
have taken
because you're doing an attack as well, you're only going to get 30 feet of movement. So there is a tactical advantage to it, but that tactical advantage has reasonable limits.
Yes, it does. Yeah. You can't.
That's okay. Just absolutely fine.
Yep.
Interesting.
He steps forward. He's just seen what you've done to his buddy, the two of you.
Tried to warn you. How are you going to get it?
Okay. And he starts swinging the great axe.
Oh.
And it's going to swing the great axe against Narla. Because Narla has... It seems to whip itself into a frenzy. He's whipped himself into a frenzy and he's now attacking Narla.
I intimidated him first.
Damage.
Yeah.
And you did the most damage as well. So.
And I made him feel small, so he really should attack me.
Oh, hey.
Puff up his muscles.
That is 19. That's a 19 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
And that is not too bad actually, because there's only a 2 on the damage, so that's not too bad. So 5 points of damage. Okay. Ransom.
All right. And so be it. We've moved into this portion. So I shall swing my mace and do that much damage.
6 points. Yep. No problem at
Whack.
all. Okay.
And I will stay there next to him.
Okay. Um. doo-doo-doo-doo. She screams out. Leave them, they ain't worth it. And starts running away.
So fast.
She piles off into the undergrowth, and you see her sort of disappear off into the undergrowth.
I'm surprised she's
you
still
get,
standing.
Narla, don't you get an attack of opportunity?
No, disengage.
Oh, disengage.
Yep.
Right. But just
As I say, I'm
Sorry.
surprised she's still standing.
Yeah,
Got a lot of damage. She
these
did.
guys are tough.
Yeah, they are.
Let's put this muscle into.
So are you.
I know.
If you collectively add your hit points together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got more hit points than I have. If I'd taken what she just took, I'd be down on the floor.
You would,
Mhm.
yeah. But there's
Yeah.
more of you than there are of them. And at
Once
half
it
hit
moves-
points, below half hit points, she runs away.
Yeah. It's interesting. It moved the initiative back to Ransom.
Yes, it did, because I hid her token. So that's
Yeah,
why
but I mean,
you
what
saw
it
it
should,
jump back.
yeah, but what it should have done is moved it forward to the next.
You see, for me,
Seems
as
like
the,
a bug.
the DM, because I've not taken her out of the combat, she's still in there, so I still see her.
Yeah.
I see.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, but even so, the initiative shouldn't go backwards.
I think it's
All
just the way the display works. I
Let's
mean,
do it.
it's one of those small things that they'll probably fix. You're just seeing that list at the top, aren't you? The tracker at the top.
Yeah.
So, Zanna.
Mind Sliver, Intelligence 13.
Cool. Mind Sliver, Intelligence 13. He's got to be rolling pretty good for that. Oh, look at that! He rolled a bloody 1. 20. Sorry,
20.
It was 20.
rolled a 20. Yeah.
That's impressive.
That's all right. I get a luck point.
No, you don't. Only
you
for
don't.
attack rolls and failed saves.
I failed the attack.
No. If
No,
you
you didn't fail
if
attack.
you miss on an attack roll, or if you fail a saving throw,
Oh, these wizards, they
failed the
just
saving
get
throw, you didn't.
penalised.
Yeah.
well, of course, what you could do is just use attack roll spells.
Like, next
All
Wednesday,
the
I'm
time.
playing Savage Worlds. I would have got a Benny for that fucker. Okay.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Can I have a penny? No.
I'm done. Next.
Very good.
Come on, Narla, finish him.
Finish him. Nala.
Yeah.
Brings a
This
great
is,
sword.
this is the muscle. Big hit points.
You just.
Oh,
Missed. Oh, Pete's face. Like, whose bloody accent you got?
Yeah, I know. I was like, I
Yeah.
know you're joking.
What? Oh,
There's one
Come
on.
on damage.
defend deep like that. You can't do it. Now you got a problem because you got the 5 at the back. And now they've equalised.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have had so many attempts on the English goal
Yeah.
since coming out.
Damage. Christine.
Yeah,
You
damage.
said I missed.
No,
No, you
you
hit.
hit. I was joking. That was a 21. You're gonna hit with a 21. At level 2.
There you go. Damage has been rolled.
Nice.
Thank you. 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on.
Malit.
Okay, Malit is going to attack with his short sword. 19
Nice.
for 5 plus 4 sneak attack.
8 plus 4.
Not 5.
Sorry, 8
short
plus
sword.
4. Sorry.
12. Yep.
I'm wrong. And then dagger 4 with a hit. 4. Nice 4 damage. And then as a bonus action, take disengage and skip away from the muscle.
Okay. 16 points of damage you just did there. That's quite nice, isn't it? All right. But you moved a really long way. It's like, no, screw this. Run away.
Run away,
Right.
run away.
Okay. Wrong button, but it doesn't really matter anyway. Sorry, we're hitting Narla at this point. That's okay. That's fine. That's a hit. And we're doing... excellent. 4 points of damage.
Right.
Does it look like muscles giving up?
Nope.
No, he's screaming and yelling, and he's basically in a berserk frenzy at this point.
Yeah.
Right. Is he moving? No, he's not. So it's my turn.
Yep. Hang on a second. Yeah, he's going to stay where he is. Yep, you'll go.
I rolled 12.
That's a miss.
Okay. Now I stay there.
Okay. And Zanna.
That's a luck point.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mind Sliver. Go on, roll a 20 again, I
is
dare
Is that an intelligence? That's intelligence, isn't it?
you. Yes,
Yeah.
intelligence 13. Fuck! That's a luck point.
Well, you
no,
did.
it's not. Double fuck.
No, you did dare him. You did dare him. Go
Nice.
on. Next round, you have to double dare. You are having you are having no luck with this spell, because I remember last week it was
Just
like
crap.
save. These skeletons were just slaving left, right, and
And he's
centre.
got a -1. So
Yeah,
the chances are not very high. But
No.
bloody hell, 2 20s in a row. Ridiculous. Absolutely
Nice.
ridiculous.
He is in a
The
rage.
way that I'm looking at
It looks
it, right, is a good job that the 20s have come out on a save rather than a crit hit against Narla or Ransom. So you guys can thank me after.
So I don't think mind sliver is a visible thing. So all we're seeing is you
Go in.
just
we just see you like. Are you sure you're doing something?
Huh? No,
Anyway,
honest.
Nala, didn't I? Nala?
Oh, sorry, it's
get
my
in the
turn.
fight.
Come on. Finish him off.
There we
Are
go.
we sure? Are we sure Zanna's a wizard? I mean,
Hit.
Come on. There we go.
Cool. Okay, Malit.
okay. I have a question first about this world.
Mhm.
So, bandits. if we
Mhm.
capture a bandit and take them back to town, is there a often a reward for this kind of thing?
If they're a named bandit who somebody has got a ransom or a reward out for, then the answer is or can be yes, absolutely. You don't know though. I mean, you've only just rolled into town and you haven't
No,
really
I
paid
know,
that much
but
attention.
Might
So
be
it's
worth
not
a
clear
try.
to you. Having said that, this person does not look like they've been doing that. They've just suddenly swerve into a life of crime. They look like they've been doing this for a while.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Oh my
Right.
god.
So bear in mind that the hit that takes them to 0 hit points, you can say
Is non-lethal.
will
That's what
instead
I'm-
make them render them unconscious. Should you
That's what I'm
decide to
thinking.
do.
2-1.
So-
There you go.
Argentina.
Argentina 2-1. That's it. It's all over.
Oh, Jesus.
We're done.
Really?
We're coming home. We're coming. We are coming home.
Oh, come
No,
on!
we've
Can we
still
just
got
please
8
get on?
minutes.
Anyway, yeah. So,
Oh.
right. Mallet bounces a couple of times on his toes,
Yep.
dances forward,
Yep.
and does the usual.
Cool. Eight. And 2. So 10 points.
And-
Yeah.
Disengage. Yep.
Yep. Still going.
And yeah, I'm going to shout out to the rest of the party. Don't kill him. Could be worth a reward.
Awesome. All right.
Ransom.
Then I will swing my mace at him, but try and hit him with the.
You're going to knock him
haft.
unconscious.
Yeah.
You're looking to knock him unconscious.
Yeah,
Absolutely
yeah,
fine with
yeah.
that. No problem at all.
There's
Yeah.
a hit.
Yep, that is it.
There's a damage.
There's only 6 points. That does not take him out.
Oh well.
Now, Zanna, what are you going to do?
Go on.
Because
double
your
dare
spell
John.
doesn't provide that option.
Oh no, that's true. Good point.
Yeah.
It's only physical weapons that do.
I am. I'm going to cast Prestidigitation. And I am going to. I don't think you're going to allow me to do it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to create a sensory effect, the bridge of just in front of the muscle's nose, and it's going to be a series of sparks.
It's not going to have any effect. The thing about prestidigitation is it doesn't have any effect. There's no saving throw. There's nothing that prestidigitation can do other than make people go, ooh, ah, for example. But
Well,
it
what
can't
I'm
distract
hoping-
in combat, things like that.
Yeah.
Well, what
Sorry?
I'm hoping is that it will be there and he will either duck or move, or it'll put him off. That's what I'm doing.
So it's
I'm still
important to
casting
say,
it,
if you
even though
look at
there's
the
no
spell, it
effect.
says-
I'm
Yeah.
still casting it, even though there's no effect.
Okay, no problem.
Because I've
Yeah,
heard
good
what
deal.
Malit
Just have a quick look at the spell and look at the thing about
Yes, I
sensory
have.
effects on spells.
That's why I
Okay.
said
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
think
no
you'll let me
problem at
do
all.
it, but I'm still doing it.
You could cast the spell. That's not a problem. I mean,
Yeah.
it works
So
exactly
that's
as you said.
Yes,
Okay,
that's absolutely
no,
fine.
brilliant.
Narla.
La. I'm going to check something though. That's a hit. Bloody hell. That was quite low damage rolls. And it's tottering. Malit.
Okay. It's time to finish this.
Very good.
Well, that's a miss.
That's a miss.
Oh,
Luck point.
Flipping heck.
2 luck points.
yeah. I'm gonna re-roll my first attack with the short sword. I'm gonna spend 3 luck points.
Okay. You've got 3, have you now?
Yes. Never mind.
You doubled your score. Congratulations.
Yay. Marvelous. Okay.
Well, at least,
this
at least you
again.
get a luck point back.
Yeah.
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 Well.
Oh my word.
Oh dear.
Okay. Narla. No, actually, for a bit of a change, he's going to whack Ransom.
Fair enough. I have hit him twice.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Keeping up the tradition of really terrible rolls for damage, that's 4
mighty
points of
fine.
damage. This thing should be dishing out like 9 points of damage on average, right?
Ow.
9.5 actually is the average damage, and it's dished, and I've rolled a 1 or a 2 on every single damage roll. So there we are.
So
Ransom.
I'll hit him with the
Respond in
old
kind.
mace. Oh, 1 point of damage. That sucks. Okay.
Well, guess what?
No way.
He now has one. He now has 1 left. I mean, that's quite unbelievable, isn't it?
Can I spend 1 luck for extra damage? No.
Right, Zanna, am I just skipping straight over you to Narla? And do you know what? I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to.
No. I step
I-
forward. I
What?
pull a dagger.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, do it. Go on. Go for it.
And I'm going to cast a True Strike.
Nice.
Guided by a flash of magical insight, you make 1 attack with a weapon used in the spell's casting, which is the dagger. The attack uses your spell casting ability for the attack and damage rolls instead of using strength or dexterity. If the attack deals damage, it can be radiant damage or the weapon's normal damage, but it's going to be bludgeoning. So yeah, basically it just gives me extras.
Yep. Go for it.
Spellcasting attack.
Can it?
Can you do it?
That is a
Well,
miss.
Actually, hang on.
Oh.
But that's 4. Hang on.
But
4. Because that 4 would be the 8.
so the 8 is what you
This
rolled.
is- Yes. So 8 is what I rolled.
What's your spell
plus
casting?
The 4
My
will be your
spellcasting
spellcasting modifier.
is plus 3. So
Plus
that
1
would
proficiency.
be an extra 1.
That's why it
Plus
says
2
4.
for your proficiency?
Plus 2 for proficiency
1.
at this level.
Hold on just a second. Let's get this
Well,
right.
my spell
shall we?
attack is plus 5, but you know, I mean,
Well,
So your
that'll be
spell
it
attack
then.
is
So,
plus 5. That's what you're
Okay.
using.
yeah, 13.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
13, which is a hit.
13, which is a hit, and then
Yeah.
the damage. Sorry,
Doesn't matter. You're going to do at least 1 point of damage.
yeah.
Go on, describe
So-
it. Describe it.
So it's going to be
So-
the weapon's normal damage, not the radiant damage, right?
Yeah, it's going to be normal damage.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, Zanna just goes, walks up, she spins this dagger, and you can see in her other hand is the wand. Is the brush, and the dagger's giving off a weird colour as she spins it in her main hand. Okay, and the paintbrush is literally feeding it, and then she holds it by the blunt side of the blade, and she basically just goes donk on this guy's shoulder. Okay, she does a little jump up, donk on the shoulder, and he falls down unconscious. And then she turns
Very
around
nice.
and she goes, "What are you guys playing at?"
Zanna, I
Well
think
done.
you're a better fighter with that knife than you are with spells.
Hey,
Well done.
I was
Okay.
ploughing that thing with loads of damage from my spells. Thank you very much. He was a tough old boy.
And I think
Yeah,
Time up.
we'll
Time
leave
up.
it there.
yeah.
Okay.
We're going to time up.
So
to take
thank
you
you
back
guys,
to
guys.
town.
Viewers. Goodbye, viewers. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.
If you got all the way to the end, we appreciate your support. Thank you for watching the NVRA whilst we bring you content of different games. If you like what we have done, please like and subscribe.